Okay, so here we are. So just want to have a quick chat today, Jess. Obviously, you joined us recently on our six-week program, and you've done amazing. So just to get a bit of a background as to initially why did you decide to join us in the first place?
Well, I don't like the stereotypical like gym atmosphere, not to be like judgmental, but I don't like it, you know, when you go in and because I'm so self-conscious, you see all the thin people and that in the gyms. I don't like that, and I like yours because it was all over 30, so
Yeah.
you know, everyone's of different ages and different strengths and whatever, but that's what attracted me the most, was the over 30, that there was no young people there.
Okay, cool. And obviously, you know, you're a busy mom of three small kids, so you know, obviously with it, how have you found, you know, what we do in our 6-week programs? Because you've been with us completely through lockdown. I know in a few weeks' time we'll be back outdoors again, and you know, which will be ace. From that perspective, how have you found it during lockdown? Did you have any sort of expectations, or weren't quite sure?
No, I've really loved it, to be honest, and I like the flexibility of it as well. So, you know, if you can't do a class live, you can catch up with it on YouTube. And also sometimes I have the kids in and out of the videos and stuff, and you know, it's never a problem. It's not, you know, strict and no kids allowed or whatever. It
Yeah.
worked for me being on my own
Yeah.
with the girls at home.
Great. And how's it different to other things you might have tried in the past?
So in the past I've done like Slim and World and probably any other diet you can think of. It's just I've never stuck to it. I've been good for so many weeks and then it just hasn't worked for me. But I'm absolutely loving the calorie deficit. I feel like there's no restriction at all. I can eat whatever I want as long as, you know, it's within reason. And I just really enjoying it. I feel like it can, you know, become a way of life for me, rather than, oh, let's have a go at this for a few weeks and, you know, give it up. It's like I feel like it's a lifestyle change, whereas Slim and World and things like that never were.
Yeah. So you're sort of seeing it differently. So instead of it being a diet that, you know, as you say, because I know when we spoke, you know, before, it's sort of on it for a certain amount of time, then fall off and start again. But obviously by having something that can fit into your, you know, lifestyle as well. And as you say, nothing's out of bounds. It's just getting that education, you know. So we've got our own nutritionist on board and stuff as well, so you know, we can build on that knowledge also. So and how are you feeling in yourself from a sort of, you know, energy and general, you know, because it's obviously busy life with the three little ones running around and keeping you on your toes?
Depending on how they sleep, depends on how tired they feel, but generally I'm feeling so much better. I feel like I've got a bit of a spring in my step. I feel lighter on my feet, which is really nice, especially now. I feel like I'm not struggling. I used to really struggle carrying the baby, who's nearly 2, just up the stairs to bed. You know, it used to really puff me out, and even in 6 weeks I've noticed that that's not the case now. You know, I can carry her up the stairs and I don't feel like I need an oxygen mask at the top.
Yeah.
So I definitely am noticing the differences, and that's what's keeping me going, giving me the motivation to keep going.
And you've mentioned other people have been noticing as well, which is always a nice thing.
I used to like broadcast it, so you know, I'd be on Facebook saying, you know, if anyone sees me eating a chocolate bar, smack it out my hand or whatever. Whereas this time I haven't, because I'm doing it for me. I haven't broadcasted it, so people haven't known I'm doing anything, because I find it puts too much pressure on. So I've had a couple of mums at the school say to me, "Have you lost weight?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have actually." So you know, it's really nice that people are noticing without me, you know, putting it out there to make people know I'm doing something.
Yeah. And how have you found the community versus other stuff that you might have been involved in the past? Obviously, you've got the Facebook group and, you know, lots of activity going on there.
Yeah, the Facebook group's really good. Like, there used to be a Slim and World Facebook group too, but there was, you know, you post food, but there was no like comments back or whatever. But the community in BBF is absolutely amazing. I know that I can, you know, message anyone either on the page or, you know, privately, and the support would be there for whatever I needed, and has been for the past 6 weeks.
Yeah. And with it, from a results perspective, how have you gone on?
Really good. I've lost 50 centimeters from all over my body, and I have lost 9 pounds in the 6 weeks.
Excellent.
So I'm really
excellent. And from it, and you've dropped a couple of dress sizes as well, haven't you? So
Yeah. A pair of jeans I had at the beginning didn't fit, and they were 2 sizes smaller than the ones that I was in. So I thought I'll try them on last week, and they fitted. So I'm really made up. Just not going to go out and buy new stuff just yet, in case. Well, there definitely will be more weight loss.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And why did you decide to sort of stay on after the 6 weeks?
I just really like, I love the support from the groups. I love the Zoom. I just feel like the support is there, and like I said, I'm really enjoying like the calorie deficit side of things. So and I'm seeing results.
Yeah.
I'm seeing and I'm feeling results, and I'm feeling better. So I like a visual. I like to see results for what I'm doing. So it's keeping me motivated to carry on.
And what would you say to anyone who might be thinking about getting involved in something? And obviously we're coming out of the first sort of phase of the lockdown, so we're going to be back. Obviously for us, everything is fully coached, whether it's online, whether it's in person. So that side of things, it doesn't matter whether we're in person or online. There's the full support that's there. So what would you say to anyone who might be thinking of getting involved?
I just tell them to give it a go. I was really worried, and you'll agree with me, at the beginning with the whole like calorie counting, and I went into pure panic. But there's no need. The help's there, and the support is there. So you're not on your own, and it is quite easy to get your head round once you stop panicking. Yeah.
Exactly. Fantastic. Great. Well, thank you very much for your time, Jess. That's much appreciated. Cheers.
Great.